I am about to be proven wrong. Praise Foot, as most of you know if you've been following my rambles, is a maxed hardcore Iron Man that is about to complete combat achievements. He is 420 out of 421 right now. And he just, if you guys browse Reddit or anything, he just completed the 10 HP Hydra kill. And I know that task isn't terribly difficult. It's just so much fucking pressure. Imagine being a maxed hardcore Iron Man with like a Bill XP and you are 419 combat tasks. And now, you know, you got 2 tasks left and one of them is literally stay below 10 HP for like 3.5 minutes while shit is throwing poison at you and stuff. Anyway, the man fucking did it. And I'm very, very impressed. And I'm about to be proven wrong. I stated probably a year ago, I think when combat achievements first came out, I said to everyone on my stream that no hardcore Iron Man will ever get a Zuck helmet. Ever. Quick 10-second interruption. If you guys are liking the ramble, smash that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe. And a big fucking shout out to the channel members. Thank you guys so much for your support. And I knew that with more time passing, it would become more and more and more and more difficult. Because if you imagine Raids 3 coming out, like if Praise Foot wasn't close yet and he had to wait to do the Raids 3 tasks, you know, those are probably going to be pretty fucking difficult. And Raids 3 is not a safe death. So, yeah, he's doing it at the perfect time where the best time you can do it. It's still fucking difficult. I mean, he still had to go through hell and not die once, which is so goddamn impressive. It's so impressive. And I know he's a normal hardcore Iron Man, so some of you are like, well, you know, he had 6 Jads, were free. I mean, Inferno is all free, Chambers is all free, because if you die, it's whatever. It's safe for normal hardcores. If it's a... I don't even want to say this because I'm already proven wrong, so I'll just look like a fucking dumbass if I say this. But no group hardcore Iron Man will ever get a Zuck helmet. I'm pretty confident on that. But then again, I was very confident on any hardcore getting it. Anyway, so he will be getting his Zuck helmet. The only task he's missing right now is the normal solo Nightmare speedrun, which is you have to complete a normal Nightmare solo in under 16 minutes. So... yeah, this is live gameplay, so you guys are probably watching me, like, try to gear up for this shit. I'm sorry. I have a Kraken task, and this will be the last. I blocked Krakens for the longest time, but then I realized I had to unblock them because I still don't have an uncharged trident. And as you see, we got, where are the tridents? Am I blind? I'm probably blind. God damn it. There they are, 17 uncharged tridents, and this one that's in my hand. So I've had 18, and of course, none of them are on the log. So I've had people come into my stream, and they'll type !log, go to the site, start looking at my log, and be like, hey, don't you have this? Don't you have this? Yes, I have a lot of things. The most notable is this. I mean, I have literally fully completed this log, and this is how bad it looks. I mean, it's not great. I have all 3 weapons, as you can clearly see. Craws, I think the... other shits on this tab. Yeah, mace and then the Thamerons. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna gear up for this task real quick. And we're just gonna kill the babies because all I need is a trident, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll probably just slaughter it as well. Anyway, back to Praise Foot. Yes, he is the greatest hardcore Iron Man. He has the greatest hardcore Iron Man account of all time. And I'm pretty confident when I say that. And the reason I say all time is, yes, maybe he's not the greatest player of all time. I'm not stating that, but I am saying that, is this enough? Are we good? Baby Hydras. I think we just, whatever. That's probably fucking fine. Do I need anything else? I don't think I need to throw explosives at babies. So, anyway, I'm so fucking lost here. So, yes, he has the greatest hardcore Iron Man account of all time, especially after he gets his Zuck helmet. Just simply because I don't think anyone else is really going to get one. I mean, genuinely, who the fuck else is even close on a hardcore? I even said this on my stream yesterday. I think Praisefoot is the only hardcore in history to have ever even completed that Hydra task to stay under 10 HP. Because I don't see the point in anybody else doing it until you're so fucking close to the Zug helmet, because it's such a high pressure task. So on top of him getting a Zug helmet, the first one ever on a hardcore, he's probably the first fucking hardcore just to do that singular task. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just very impressed. And yes, I was wrong. I'm shit at fucking guessing things, clearly, so don't quote me on anything anymore. But yeah, I'm very proud of him. And so he's just looking for an Inquisitor's piece, or he's looking for a scythe. I don't know. He's looking for some way to get his DPS up so he can finish that task. Because you guys are wondering, why can't he just get the sub 16? If he's done every other task, including the sub 730 Fasani, how has he not completed the sub 16? I'm asking the same thing myself. But then again, it's not like... So when you think about it, he wants to get Inquisitors, probably, just to up his DPS. But would you go hunt for Inquisitors at normal Nightmare and maybe get a sub 16? Or would you go to Fasani's that's arguably safer? I don't know about this. I don't know, honestly. Solo Nightmare or Fasani's, what's safer for a hardcore? I guess maybe Fasani's a little bit more dangerous, but I don't know. But anyway, so it's kind of awkward because, yeah, you would think in like a perfect ideal world, can I play mage against these guys and then just not get hit? In a perfect ideal world, he could just keep doing Nightmare until he gets some Inquisitor's pieces. But you're not getting those chances at Fasani's if he's doing Fasani's. Anyway, enough about that. I'm proud of him, and he's a fucking king. I would love to get him on the Sensei cast, too. Talk about his incredible feat. Not feet, like, you know, bottoms of your fucking body feet, but I mean, like, you know, the feature or whatever. So, a few things I want to cover. First off, we are getting Mason Breeding on the Sensei cast this Thursday. So, for those that don't know him, he's not a content creator, but he is one of the co-founders of Crusader Talent, which is and it has nothing to do with me. I know it says Crusader, it's not me. It's a gaming organization basically that helps, well, in particular, helps OSR's creators get sponsorships and keep them. And he's just, apparently, according to his statistics and stuff, he shared some information with me so I could have a nice tweet. He has funneled in over $2 million to the OSR's community in his time. So definitely he has a lot of experience with a lot of top YouTubers, including Solo Mission. He's worked with Eevescape. Just a bunch of other creators. I could go down the list, a ton, and he'll go into it. So it's not going to be the normal podcast setting where we just talk about RuneScape, although he is a scaper. I don't think he dedicates his entire life to it. So we'll throw in a little bit there. I think he's a LMS enthusiast, so we'll talk a little bit there. But for the most part, we're just going to be talking more about, I don't know, content creator sponsorships. So just keep that in mind. The following week, we'll finally be getting Pure Spam on, and I've been waiting for this for a while. Scheduling just has not gone well, and then when he was planned on going on, he was on vacation, then he got sick, and so anyway, finally getting him on, and then the week following, we'll be getting Hootie Tootie. So Hootie Tootie made that incredible trailer for the little event that he'll be holding with Eevescape. I'm still uninformed on it slightly, so I don't want to start saying stuff that it's not. But incredible trailer. Probably the greatest trailer in OSR's history. I mean, seriously, it was so fucking impressive. I'll have that linked down in the description. It's a YouTube video. Go give it a fucking like. But yeah, I'm very excited for those conversations. And then we got a bunch of other guests following that aren't fully scheduled yet, but I'm excited for July and August. So now I want to share a few ideas with you guys that I've been thinking of. Generally, when I end my stream, I'll go eat something and then I'll log back in and just do random shit like thieving or do some smithing or do just some random shit. And yesterday, well, actually for the past like week or so, I've been thieving Vires here and there, which by the way, I'm dry again on blood shards. I just can't fucking get them for some reason. Anyway, I had a few suggestions that kind of stemmed from there, me sitting there, and some relate directly to that and some don't. But I want to give these ideas, and I want you guys to let me know in the comments if these are good ideas, if this is something that you would like to see, if these are total dog shit ideas and you think they're bad. But I'm going to share them anyway. And I know there's probably pros and cons to some, so, and things that I haven't thought of. because I just throw out ideas. So let me know down in the comments. Constructive feedback, por favor. Anyway, first thing is, if you guys have ever thieved Vyres, you get uncut rubies and cut diamonds. Can we please get rid of the cut diamonds? Can we please just have them be uncut so they can go into our gem bag? Like, is that OP? Let me know down in the comments. Is that OP that we can't have uncut diamonds instead of cut diamonds? Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's my one suggestion. It's more like quality of life. I mean, yeah, you get a little bit more crafting XP and your inventory doesn't get filled up by random shit. I think it would be a great addition. That's me personally. Now, while I was also thieving there, I also thought, how fucking cool would it be? And this would have to come from some crazy expansion. I've heard ideas of like bringing back brewing. Not even bringing it back. It's never really been a thing. But making brewing useful in the game. Or making pies or pizza or things like actually have a fucking use instead of just put fish on range or put fish on fire. That's the best fucking food. You just fish and you just cook the fish. It'd be cool if you had some unique effects with either brews or pies or pizzas, things that actually take a while, and potentially they could be untradeable. So it would be something like, okay, you're going to spend the time to actually make this pie or pizza or fucking brew. You're going to get some crazy nice effects or healing from it because it's untradeable. So it like wouldn't normally be worth your time. But if you're going to go out of your way to do it, you got some extra effects. So one of them was a brew that completely removes the stunning from pickpockets completely for 30 seconds. I was thinking, how cool would it be to have either a potion or a brew, you drink it, and you are guaranteed immune from stuns for 30 fucking seconds. So it would be probably an untradeable. Who knows? Maybe not untradeable. Maybe just something that takes a while that's hopefully not fucking farmed by bots over and over. But imagine there's like an actual drink that makes pickpocketing just smooth as shit. Again, this might be OP. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm thinking, who knows? If you spent enough time making these brews, it wouldn't be worth the time to offset, you know, that time you got stunned. But it would at least make thieving fucking amazing and really, really bearable, palatable. You know what I mean? Like when you're getting stunned 7 times back to back, it's not really the greatest gameplay, and I think it would be really cool if there was just an alternative way, just make these fucking potions to just guarantee don't be stunned, so you could just load up with thousands of these. It would take you so much time to do it, but then all of your pickpocketing adventures would just be so clean. Anyway, food for thought. I'm just throwing it out there. If you guys have any like extensions to that idea or things that you don't like, but things that you would like to see, let me know. Again, I'm not advocating for these necessarily. I'm just chucking out ideas. The other thing is I would love to see, and I was making some lunar teleport tablets. So I mined a bunch of soft clay in the Prif mine. By the way, that's like 2,400 soft clay an hour. It's pretty fucking nuts. And on top of that, you also get crystal shards, which is cool. I think it's like 12 or 13 crystal shards an hour, which is dog shit, but it's still like, you know, extra stuff. I was thinking while I was making the tablets, how cool would it be if there was a new item that holds 4 different teleport tabs? So similar to like a rune pouch, you would have a teleport. It would almost look like a 2x2 slide puzzle. You know, it wouldn't actually open up any interface, but that's what it would look like in your inventory. A little 2x2 with 4 different tabs of your choice. You throw them in there, and then boom, you have this little container where you can right click it, and then there's the 4 teleport options to, you know, whatever you shoved in there. The reason this would be nice is, one, I see a bunch of mains and Iron Man, generally mains actually use teleport tabs more than irons. I use teleport tabs here and there, but it just loads up the fucking inventory. Like, it becomes kind of obnoxious if you're doing hard clues or elite clues, or masters, having to lug around extra teleport tabs when you would probably prefer food or other gear. So it's a little idea just to save some inventory spot and have, you know, an additional 3 teleport tablets taking up that same inventory spot. And you could swap them out as you please. So I don't know where it would come from. Probably like some new skilling fucking game or some puzzle game. I think what would be really cool is like some puzzle mini game. Like I've been talking about that fucking geometry dash idea that I'm obsessed with. It would be cool. I mean, it doesn't need to come from anything that we already have. It could come out in the future. Something that can hold those teleport tabs. And I know the whole point of those teleport tabs is the one-click telly. And they'd still be a one-click telly. You could just set your left click to be a one-tick. But it would just be something, you know, to clean up your inventory a little bit more if you definitely need extra tabs. It would also help with questing, potentially, if you just don't have the runes or a spellbook for you, just shove them in the little container. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about that. Other than that, I've been doing a lot of clues, so I'll just show you that real quick. I've been doing a lot of jelly days where my title is Jar of Darkness Hunting, which, you know, it's not really Jar of Darkness Hunting. It's mainly just clickbait, but I'm basically just doing hard clues. And then, of course, the totems are kind of passive and they're nice, and so I can say I'm Jar of Darkness Hunting. Anyway, I want to show you what the high scores are looking like right now for Iron Man clues. So let's take a little look. I think I can just pull up this. So, you know what? Let's pull up this. I like this. Okay, so hard clues. And I'll zoom this in a little bit so you guys can see it better. As you see, I am 1,000 now above rank 3, who is a UIM. This is the UIM, by the way. This is Jack RS. I've had him on the Sensei cast. He is just about to approach in 98 more clues, third age rate. I'm here, sat at 4,300. And of course, we got Frisian, who just will not stop doing hard clues. Like, he just genuinely will not stop. He said he would stop at 5,000. Then he said he'd stop at 8,000. Then he decided he'd stop at 10,000. Now he's addicted to it. He's also been doing some collection log. And, but yeah, he is just flying through clues. I swear to God, he just pulls them out of thin air and just does them. Anyway, yeah, that'll take a long ass time to pass this guy, but it's cool, kind of being like a comfortable rank 2. It's not terribly comfortable. Somebody could easily pass me if they just dedicated like a month or so to clues. And let's check elites. So yes, I am rank 1 elite still by 200. And then here's some other people. Now, this should be relatively accurate. I think everyone's kind of opened their elites that they were stacking. It was kind of hard to say like a couple months ago how many people were potentially stacking, and you just really don't know what's going on. But now I feel pretty confident that, you know, I got a decent lead. I haven't really been doing elites as much. I do Sepulchre here and there. I do Shwrecked here and there. But it's mainly, I just want to do clues. I just want to do some fucking clue scrolls. And sometimes when you're doing that content, like Sepulchre, for example, like one time I went 8 hours dry of a goddamn hard or an elite clue there. I mean, that shit can happen, and it just makes the stream so boring. And so sometimes I'll have a stream where I'm like, okay, I literally just want to do clues and I want to not go dry. Jellies is a guaranteed way to basically not go dry. I mean, you're going to get a hard clue within a half hour easily. So that's kind of what I've been up to. We did hit 30 mil smithing. We hit 26 mil agility last night. And we also hit 100 mil magic. So now we're at 1414 total, or I guess, you know, 1 bill, 414 million. We are approaching 700 days time played, which is sweaty. We are still missing a Torval Plate Buddy. I guess I'll just kind of go through the little gist of things that I haven't been doing. Torval Plate Buddy, I still fucking want. Sanguinesti, of course I still want. Although I'm not going to want it once Raids 3 comes out. I mean, the whole idea of a Sanguinesti is to have a Sanguinesti for Raids 3. But, you know, as soon as you get that shadow, it's over. Who the fuck's ever going to use a Sanguinesti again if you got a fucking shadow? You know what I mean? So, anyway, I'm not too bothered. And the other thing is I'm not too bothered about even getting a Torval Plate Body because then I could just get Masori, full Masori, and then go back to Nex. You know what I mean? Like, 2 extra strength bonus, you know, over the BCP. It would be nice, and it would look fucking good. The biggest thing is just how aesthetically bad it looks with a BCP with the rest of Torva. Woo! There's a fucking log, boys. We got the fucking log slot. There we go. We look like a fucking like piss low, like early game Iron Man that just got his first trident. Anyway, so that was really cool. We got a trident. What are we at? 1091. What was I just fucking saying? I can't even remember what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. But there we go, boys. We fucking did it. So I was talking about the Torva. The main thing is aesthetics. It would be cool to, like, when Raids 3 comes out, Tombs of a Masket, I could just go get Masori and then return to Nex. But I'm not going to lie. Going to the front door of TOA and having a BCP on is going to make me look so incredibly fucking newbie. It's going to hurt. It's going to be like an eyesore looking at me. So I'm sorry, but I just really highly doubt I'm going to have one by then. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's been up with me. If you guys have any comments on the suggestions that I listed, feel free to leave it down in the comments. And also, guys, be sure to smash the like button and be sure to subscribe. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.